Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Last episode, we came here to the region of the Aeolus Vale, where we met the people of the skies, winged people who can soar freely throughout the air. And so, after being tasked by the leader of them to receive a certain stone that will allow them to fly forever, turns out that his daughter actually was tasked with throwing it into the river. Upon us trying to leave, we saw the entire winds completely die down, grounding the people of the skies. And so, in this episode, let's see what's going on. But before that, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and I'll make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. It bothers me that down there looks like there is a treasure chest, and I can't do anything about it. And I know there's not, because it's just like the background. But let's go ahead and head back up to our praetor up here and see what's going on. Hey, man. Tails, 'tis thee. Thank the heavens. Though thou didst retrieve the sacred stone, still the winds did cease. As thou hast surely seen, our entire tribe hath been rendered all but immobile. Should this continue, we shall surely perish. Thou art our only hope. I beg of thee, seek out the source of this becalming and return the breeze to Aeolus Vale. Okay, I mean... Sure. 'Twas because we removed the sacred stone from its rightful place in the sanctum. I mean... Please tell us, heed not my foolish boy, thou I must confess that I have not always done so myself, once doubted my own beliefs, so passionate were his. But no longer, now I know full well what must be done in order to restore the wind to the vale. And I must ask yet another favor, but first, wouldst thou be as good as to fetch Fidelia? My granddaughter went out to gather flowers again, and as she will have ventured far. I'll tell you more when I have seen the child is safe. You have my thanks. Got it. I didn't realize I had to talk to the grandma there, or I would have read the whole thing. Is she just across the way? Like, does she pick flowers on the other side of this bridge where we saw her last time? Like the first time we met her? No, because she was like by this fire, right? Okay, let's go ahead and head on up. And seems like she might just be at the top of this little area up here. Are you just outside? I forgot how tall this thing is. Screams of a young girl echo throughout the valley.
Help! Help me! Please! Somebody! I do not wish to die. I can hold on no longer. Thanks.
You tried to come to my aid, did you not? You have my thanks. I do not know what saved me for certain, but as I fell, the sacred stone did grow warm all upon a sudden. Could this be yet another of its gifts? But now is not the time to ponder on such matters. The wind hath died down, and my father must undoubtedly be in dire straits. Alright, let's go ahead and return over to the praetor.
Noble traveler, thou hast brought Fidelia to me as thou promised. It is good that the child is safe. Now, as to my request, Fidelia, child, heed well my words, for thou too must play thy part. As I have long suspected, the wind bloweth no longer, because the statue of the Great Spirit within the sanctum hath been engulfed in darkness. The ancient Cirrus once believed that it was this statue that did sustain the blessed winds that grace our hallowed vale. And now I believe it too. This is wherefore you must return there, and lift the darkness that blighteth our protector. Doth all that I have imparted thus far sit well with thee? Dost thou comprehend it clearly? Very good. But there is one final complication. The statue lieth beyond a door which only those of Cirrus blood may open. And that is thy part in this, Fidelia. Thou must open the door, that our friends here might aid us.
But 'twill do no good for me to be there. I am not of the Cirrus. I do not share thy blood.
Mother, no.
Hold thy tongue. 'Tis time. 'Tis long past time. I will keep my silence no longer. Listen well, Fidelia. Thou art no foundling. Thou wert born here, in this very house. Thou art of the Cirrus, every bit as much as I.
But that cannot be. I do not possess wings. I cannot fly.
I know not what the powers on high intended for thee, my child, but that is the body thou wert given. Alas, thy father thought that a wingless child would bring great shame upon his household.
I am sorry, Fidelia. Eternally so.
There will be ample time to lambast him for his cowardice later. But for now, we have need of thine aid. Fidelia, thy tribe finds itself in need. Wilt thou come to its rescue, in spite of all that hath befallen thee?
I will. I cannot stand by while my kinsfolk suffer.
Then it is decided. Thou wilt accompany our guests to the sanctum. Now please, you must hurry. Time is of the essence.
Might I ask thee to carry something for me? 'Tis some distance to the sanctum, and I am but small.
I hereby entrust Fidelia to thy care. I pray that thou wilt take good care of her.
All right. Time to do exactly what I thought was going to happen at the beginning. We just head back to the sanctum, but this time with the girl in tow. I figured this was the outcome when they first mentioned that there was this this door that could only be opened by the blood of a Cirrus, but didn't come to pass last time. So let me go ahead and quickly run on back up to the top floor where we had that door, and I'll see you guys up there so we can get to some new stuff. That looks like our problem right there. Because that darkness was not there on that statue our first time through here. But here we are, back where we picked up the stone last episode. Let's go ahead and head on in. I do want to do a quick heal because we did get into one fight on our way up here. And let's head... Actually, I'm going to make a save real quick as well. So with that done, let's approach the door.
This must be it. The door that heedeth only the command of those in whose veins floweth the blood of the Cirrus. For it to open would be proof of my heritage. Proof that I am of the tribe after all. of the... It opened. It opened! Then, after all I have been through, I am no foundling at all. Tis a miracle! Or something of the like. In any case, we must press on.
All right, let's head deeper in. Oh, door shuts behind me, so I'm stuck in here now. Let's see. There's definitely the floor switching puzzle. Is it going to be, yep, right up here. Okay, we can go up. Ooh, there's a lot we can do here. Okay, I think we head in here first. The problem is, it's just like, there's nothing in here. I'm going to do this anyways, because this just seems like the natural path of progression. Like, if I flip this, I'm now stuck, right? Like, I can't get back. So I gotta flip it again to get to the left side. And then, like, what is the point of these puzzles? So all this does is rotate that. That doesn't do anything for me, right? That gets me here. And then I could rotate this. That doesn't do anything. I could rotate it again. Then I could rotate it one more time. And that creates a path up. I feel like... Does any of this serve a point? I feel like... Yes, but... Also no. Let's get out of here. We'll worry about that later. That just lets me go crazy down there, and I don't really see... I don't see a reason for that right now. Unless we come up here and it's like mirrored. Oh, that could be the case, huh? Right here's a falcon blade. That is almost for sure better for someone. No, really? Okay, well, here's the thing. The way the falcon blade works, it lets you perform 2 actions in a row. Like 2 attack actions in a row. I feel like... The problem is Miracle Sword's just too good, man. Typically, it's insane. Because 2 attacks is wild. Let's just go ahead. Let's throw it on Aisha just because it's fitting thematically, but we might not end up using it. Okay, let's see. Does this do anything? Send wind to set the sullied spirit free that she might shine for all the world to see. Oh. Oh. Okay. So I go in here. Because we already opened that door, we don't have to worry about it now. That's not what I meant to do. Whoops. Go ahead and do it again. We'll go ahead and run back into here. And what I have to do is I have to create a pathway. We put the pedestal back and it starts to blow wind again. And as we saw, it creates a little bit of a pathway. This makes sense. And now we have to line it up. So that way the wind blows down to that center area. So this one is almost there. I actually got really lucky my first try. But I think what we have to do, we can just do this. And come down here. Yeah, that's crazy how lucky I got. I almost had it. Let's go ahead and rotate this one. Just get this in place here. Because that's how it wants to go. Then if we just rotate this. Rotate it one more time. There we go. And it removes the curse off the statue. Well, blow me down. It seems my sanctum has been infiltrated. The statue of the spirit is now free of the darkness which engulfed it, it would seem. This being so, I must retrieve the sacred stone. My father will surely have further need of it. Perhaps thou might see that all is indeed well with the statue while I go to retrieve the stone? You don't need my help? All right, let's go ahead and go check on the statue, shall we?
Well, well. The winds of change have certainly been blowing around here. Didn't you do a lovely job of making the statue all shiny and visible again? But the next bit isn't going to be so much of a breeze, I'm afraid. There's something else you'll have to do to bring the wind back. Blow me out of the water! Come on, let me take you on a whirlwind tour of a world of pain.
Here we go. This is our next boss fight. The Cumulus Vex. Well, Mirabelle not being able to cast spells sucks. This is actually probably worst case scenario. I guess we'll do a normal attack and pray. However, I think pretty much everything else is going to be the same we've been doing. Sir Mervyn, get in there. Sir Mervyn, cutting edge. For 350. Tails, let's go ahead and kabuff. I actually don't think I need a kabuff. I think I need to, yeah, he's using, well, Wind Sickles is a physical move, so maybe I was wrong. Dude, I'm going to try Zamel again, but like, it's only 152 damage, man. There's just so many better things we can do. Like, Aisha doesn't even need a turn. She can just pass her turn to Sir Mervyn and do more damage. Let's get a magic barrier up. And then, man, Wind Sickles, that's not nearly as good. That sucks, man. She's worked up and I can't even use her ability. I guess I can use my lightning staff for 89 damage. Gold rush. Those 1,000 gold coins of the enemy. Oh, never mind. We throw gold. Let's go ahead and pass the torch over to Sir Mervyn. And then Sir Mervyn. Do we have anything that he is effective against him? I'm actually not expecting it. Does not look like it. Cutting edge. Some more enemies appeared. I'm going to double-edge slash the Cumulus Vex. Tails. Let's go ahead and Kassiz the Skyfry. Ooh, no, Flame Slash would have been way better there. Whoops. Ooh, bad Kaswoosh, bad Kaswoosh. Hustle Dance. And she can cast spells again. Chookus or Twokus Pocus. Let's do it, shall we? I believe Kaboom's gonna go nuts here. Yep, and it happens twice. There we go, gets rid of both those guys. Misses everybody perfect. Oh, his attack power returned to normal, huh? That's upsetting. Cutting edge. Tails, let's go ahead and Flame Slash. Actually, no, there's not really a reason to. Let's just back up Sir Mervyn. Ow. That way Aisha can use her turn, or Aisha can use her turn to pass the torch over to Sir Mervyn. And he's worked up. Oh, boy. Let's see. Can we get 1,000 damage here, Sir Mervyn? Yes, we can. Oh, and he goes twice in a row. I'm sorry, Cumulus Vex. You don't deserve this. GG's.
All in a day's work.
And we get level 7 Monster Master for Aisha, learning Kazam. And he drops a prayer ring.
Blow it all! How could I lose to you? I should have stormed that one. Did I go too easy on you? I don't think I did. No. It's because you humans insist on liking each other and working as a team, isn't it? Well, looks like it's time I breezed on through.
Oh!
Brave friends, I had thought all the monsters defeated. Art thou hurt? I have retrieved the stone. Come, let us return to Aeolus Vale forthwith. They said they don't need... Oh, this is completely gone. So what was that if that wasn't interesting? Did the monsters put that there? Also, question about how the drakes could still fly even though nobody else could fly. Whatever. Though our last attempt went somewhat awry, it seemeth a shame to waste such a merry caper. We must attempt it again.
Huh?
Attempt what again? Our plan to desert Fidelia atop the cliff of course, blockhead? I cannot. I shall not. What? Art thou mad? Nay, of course. I see it now. Thou art in love with her. Pathetic. Thou wouldst turn thy back upon thy dearest friend for the sake of a scuttlebug? Fie upon thee! Say what thou wilt. I will torment her no longer. Then I shall waste no more time upon thee. May thee and thy ground-bound bride be deliriously happy. I can already see what's going to happen in the present. They're going to have kids, and then those kids are going to have kids, and it's going to be a lot more people without wings. After all, were something untoward to happen again, I could not bear it. And let's go ahead and head back over to the Praetor, shall we? There is one quick way to get down. Yeah. And somehow I can make that jump with no issues, but the girl can't. Weird. I didn't even fall. I just straight jumped from even higher than what she fell from. Oh, Mr. Praetor, please give me a blue fragment, if you would be so kind.
Grandmother!
Fidelia, my dear, and thine esteemed escort too, thou art returned to us. The blessed breeze of Aeolus Vale doth blow freely once more, and all is thanks to thine efforts. I offer unto thee mine unreserved and undying gratitude. Dear child, the events of these past days must have been distressing indeed.
Oh, 'twas no great hardship.
Poppycock! But now thou knowest, thou art of the Cirrus. Dost thou feel it? Dost thou know it in thy bones?
I believe so.
'Twas not thy father alone who lied to thee, child. I too was to blame. And for that, I can only apologize. Prithee, Fidelia, do not despise us too thoroughly, for we did only what we thought best.
Despise thee? How could I despise mine own flesh and blood? I feel neither malice nor bitterness. Indeed, I have never been happier. My father is, after all, my father.
Child, thou art a miracle indeed. We do not deserve thee.
Prithee, grandmother, let us talk of such things no more. Ah, of course. I have with me the sacred stone. I could not be certain that I was right in retrieving it, but I thought...
Waste no more thought on that accursed object, child. 'Tis but a worthless rock. Though if it pleaseth thee to have it near, I shall not protest.
A worthless rock? That's no worthless rock. That's the least worthless rock I've ever seen.
Thou claimest that the stone did grant unto Fidelia the power of flight, thereby saving her life? Perhaps thou hadst better come with me, child.
Go where? Is it something that like only she can do or something?
Child, let us prove to all the people of the Vale that thou art truly of the Cirrus. The power to fly freely through the air would render thee indistinguishable from thy brethren. And I suspect that power is now thine. Now, fear not, and trust in thy dear grandmother. Shouldst thou falter or fall, I shall aid thee. Be brave, Fidelia.
Very well. I am a little frightened, but I shall try.
Fidelia, child, this is a happy day indeed. I could not have been more wrong about the stone. 'Tis no worthless rock, but a worker of miracles. Thanks to its powers, thou canst at long last stand tall and look thy fellow Cirrus squarely in the eye. The stone is thine now. 'Tis only right that thou shouldst have it. I shall brook no talk to the contrary. After all, were it not for thee, we Cirrus would surely have perished.
I have no need of it.
But whatever dost thou mean, child?
I am of the Cirrus. All will know this now. 'Tis enough for me simply that this is so. I wish only to live as our heavenly protector intended. 'Tis what thou always told me to do, grandmother.
But thou art correct, of course.
Might I suggest another use for the stone?
By all means. What hast thou in mind?
I should like to present it to our most gallant guests in return for preventing the fall of the Cirrus. The stone hath many powers. That much hath been proven. It granteth the gift of flight. It causeth the winds to blow. 'Twould surely prove a boon to adventurers on a journey of such great import as theirs.
We have scant use for it now, I suppose. Very well. If this is what thou wishest, child, I shall not object.
It is. As a mark of our enduring gratitude, I hereby present to thee the sacred stone. May it be of use to thee on thy quest.
My Dragon Quest.
And whether it proveth so or otherwise, I insist that thou returnest to the Vale and tell us of thine adventures.
And so that brings the Aeolus Vale questline to an end. All we gotta do is use the teleporter to return back to Esterd. But as you can see, it's quite a long trip back there, so I'll just see you guys at the portal. As cool as it is to get the stone, I'm actually looking for fragments. Don't suppose anybody here would have any blue fragments for me? I'm pretty sure I'm actually locked at this point till I go find some more. I only got one there. It looks like I'm still missing maybe 2 of them. But we do have the new area to go to. The newly restored Aeolus Vale. Wait. What? Huh. Well, let's start by going to Aeolus Vale, because I'm not sure what the other one would be. Let's go ahead and go to the Ruins of Ultrate Abbey first. And from here, go ahead and just hop on our carpet and take off. I thought it was going to let me, like, ascend on my carpet and go higher with it. But I guess not. This is a tower of some sort. The Ventus Tower. We'll come back here later, because when there's a guard in front, usually that means we need to get permission from somebody to enter. Let's go ahead and take off, shall we? Over here is a bunch of nothing. Wow. Actually surprised. I mean, I guess I already put stuff there. Over here by where our teleporter was is a Chimera Wing. And nothing else this way either. Again, I guess that makes sense because that already existed in the like regular area. There is the Veil, but let me hold off for a second. Instead, nothing here either. We do have a gold shine right there for a pretty Betsy. Up here, we can go ahead and land. I do want to look at our map now. It looks like it is just this in the Veil. In here is the Sanctum of the Cirrus. We will, of course, come back here in a second. But for now, I guess let's go ahead and head on over to the actual Veil itself. Nothing tucked away in here either. So it should just be right here. The present day Aeolus Vale. Let's see, is there? There is still a barrel. Let's go ahead and jump down. Break both of these for a seat of sorcery. Then we'll go ahead and explore this eastern area here. Yeah, I was right, though. There are just regular people here. Honestly, I don't think I saw a single winged person. Are there? It is a real pig. I thought it was going to be a person dressed as a pig, like that one town we went to a long time ago. But there are no Cirrus people here. Were they all back at the... I mean, maybe we'll find out at the Shrine of the Cirrus what happened. Oh. Interesting. Locked chests. We will have to remember this for later when we get the ultimate key. I am assuming we're coming up on that pretty soon, since we are, of course, also missing another blue fragment. There's a Seed of Magic, Vial of Magic Water, and nothing else. Let's go ahead and keep heading up. Up here, we have 2 pots with a strong medicine, nothing else. And then a Seed of Deftness. And, oh, interesting. This goes... Wait, what? Oh, I just got turned around. I thought... Oh, I got turned around whenever I was coming up the stairs. Yeah, that's just the same place that leads outside that you can jump down. Still surprising there's nothing there. And with that, let's go ahead and jump on down. Anything tucked away back here? Doesn't look like it. Oh.
Huh?
Core, you've got some guts throwing your boomerang towards the river like that. I mean, what if you messed up? It'd go in the water and get washed away.
Oh.
What are you saying? You're too chicken to do it yourself? I'm not chicken. It's just this boomerang's brand new and I don't want to lose it. Oh, come on. How are you ever going to get good if you don't challenge yourself? Go on, give it a go. Okay, here I go.
Oh.
I don't like this. I don't like it at all. All right, kids. Enough messing around. Don't throw your boomerang into a river. Head across our bridge here. And on the other side, we do have the old Praetor's house. We'll, of course, go ahead and check it out. And here's the inn, which has nothing in this dresser. And a single file in that one. I guess we'll just go ahead. We'll head into this middle area first. This is just the church, I forgot. And then, if it's anything like the last one, there won't be anything up there, but we'll check that out after we talk to the Praetor up here. Antidotal herb. And nothing else. Watcher, visitors, are you? Well, this house here belongs to the boss. He's the leader of the Cirrus, and don't you forget it. Of course, there ain't no question of you being allowed in, so don't even ask, all right? No one's seen hide nor hair of the mayor for a long old while. Maybe she's ill. I hope it's nothing serious. Okay, well, I guess there's nothing we can do about that then. Are you, you're sleeping, huh? Yeah. You're right. Why would you build it if it's difficult to get around if you can fly? That's what I said earlier. Up here, nothing new either. Okay, I guess we'll just head to the Sanctum of the Cirrus. I don't think there's anything else we can do here, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and head on inside. This is the Sanctum of the Cirrus. Exact same name. I was seeing if the name was any different. Nothing off to the right. Probably nothing off to the left. Let's start to this person. Who's that? Who's Fidelia? Oh, that's what we call the statue of the Great Spirit that we have here. You got it. No monsters in here, it doesn't look like. This is just a church down here. Let's go ahead. Just start heading through this area, shall we? See if there's anything new for us. In this room, nothing to the left. We have 2 pots here with nothing in it. Over here on the right side, this is that room with a bunch of barrels. Anything new this time? A medicinal herb. A single file, strong medicine, and nothing else. Nothing in the pot. And of course, somebody restocked our chests with an agility ring and a seed of resilience. Go ahead and head on up to the left side first, where there was the single pot over here. And nothing tucked away over there yet, but that does have a vial of magic water in that pot right there. And then on the right side, go ahead and smash this one. Nothing in there. We'll just go up to level 3. There weren't a ton of chests in this dungeon, were there? I know we have this whole rotating the floor puzzle, but I think this might be the only one we actually have to rotate. Does this guy say anything?
I beg your pardon?
You'll need to press it if you want to pass through. Thanks, man. Just now giving that advice. It's amazing. And then down here is a pot with a strong medicine. Just want to make sure we broke that other one. I don't think we got anything from it, though. Head on up. And then we'll go up to that top floor, but I don't think there's much for us to do up there. Yeah, just like I'm pretty sure the rest of the dungeon probably doesn't have anything. Yeah, the Eternal Winds. We'll just go ahead and follow our pathway here. I might need to go pay my respect to the goddess statue. We'll see. Oh, and right here's a blue fragment. Well, I don't know if that's the only one we needed, but that is a blue fragment. Would you like me to open it for you? Sure.
No.
Very well, one moment. Thought she was going to say, sorry, there's no one here that can open that for you. It's going to close when we get to the other side, but that is fine. We just go ahead and follow this path around. This is all just to get to the roof. I'll go pray at that statue to see if there's anything there. But I doubt it, because there's also not a chest tucked away in there anymore. And, oh! Can't open that yet. I'm guessing that is probably just a teleportal back to the Shrine of Mysteries. Probably that 4th little room we have. Let's go ahead and rotate that. We only need to rotate it one time. We can head down into the area with the statue. It's a very lifelike carving of a kindly-looking spirit gazing munificently over Aelis Vale.
Oh.
And Watchers of the Winds. I'm going to go back and say, yeah, a great evil descended upon the valley. There was a savior. That was us. Her name was Fidelia, sure. 5 companions. I wonder who the companions are. And I guess that's it for the Sanctum of the Cirrus. Let's go ahead and head to Ventus Tower then. But we might not be able to do anything at Ventus Tower yet either. Let's go ahead and head inside. He's probably going to say we need permission from the leader. Want to go inside the tower? Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, but that's just not allowed. What do you mean there didn't used to be a tower here? Ventus Tower has stood on the spot for as long as anyone can remember. Huh. Well, I guess with nothing else to do here, we'll go ahead and head over to the Frobisher region. The only thing I can think of is the Pool of Piety over here, because I think we've done everything else. But has anything, yeah, it is this place. Would anything have changed here? Because we don't have anything that, like, interacts with the flower. Is it the stone? They want my sacred stone? "'Tis an eternity I have waited. The light which once illuminated these lands hath long since been extinguished, and still I wait. But I have faith that all is not in vain. Nay, one day my duty shall be fulfilled. I have faith that the ruins in which the Almighty sleepeth shall one day be discovered. Aye, when the sacred stone spoken of in legend is brought here, I shall know that it is time. Or perhaps that time has already arrived. Prithee, tell me, is the stone in your possession?" "Yes, it is." "Thou speakest true. Verily, it is the hallowed rock of legend. How long I have waited for this day, my duty is fulfilled at last. Know this, friend, the hopes and prayers of the holy order of the Almighty go with thee. Now, the lotus flower that floateth upon the pool serveth the Almighty's sacred purpose. Go to it, stone bearer, go to it, and in so doing, take the first step upon the true path. When thou reachest the place of the mark of the Almighty, hold the stone aloft, and beckon in the time of reawakening. The door has been opened for thee, thou may proceed." What does any of this mean? I mean, anytime it gives us a thing like this, we can go do it now. We don't have to wait. So let's go ahead and head on down. This is the Coral Cave. Holy, this is a dungeon. Okay, well, let's go ahead and start descending then, shall we? Got some new enemies here. Let's see how difficult these guys are. They're too stunned to move. We'll go ahead and do my usual tactics here. And see how it goes.
Here I go.
Everyone can get a little more, a little excited, a little easier. And these guys don't seem too difficult. If Axes of Evil, we just did like 400 damage to those guys and they didn't even blink. Those are those enemies defeated. We get 1,700 experience. Holy man. Never mind. That is a ton of experience for us to be getting. Oh, are these coral slimes? Barracudas. Slime sickles. These are new. I've never seen these guys before. Ow. Please let me get a turn. Thank you, Maribel. There we go. Okay, let's swing by that the goddess statue real quick and get a free heal. That is level 33 for Tails and Ruff. We get a special medicine from the slime sickles. This honestly might be a pretty deep dungeon. I'm hoping we get to do the whole thing in this episode. I might just have to avoid a lot of the enemy fights here, even though this clearly has the most XP. And honestly, the enemies here really aren't that difficult. So it might be a good little place to grind at this point in the game, at least if you're grinding for XP. Down here is a Seed of Deftness. Go ahead and squeeze past this crab man. And head up to the next floor. Why are we going up? Shouldn't we be going further down? We're underwater. Nothing else here, but again, this room specifically seems like a nice room to level up in. Oh. Oh, that's what this place is. The Coral Cave region. Okay, we saw this place before, but we couldn't come here at all because we couldn't fly above the mountains. It honestly seems like this might be a pretty quick little dungeon here, actually. Let's fight these new frog enemies. The Overtoads. Kasapi song. There's a Kazam, even though I hate Kazam. I think it's just a dark elemental spell, which doesn't make sense because there's no, like, holy damage in Dragon Quest games. There we go. Enemies are defeated. 1856 experience. Oh my gosh. So much experience. It seems like something you would do right there. Oh, you're a new enemy. I should go back down real quick. Might fight another one of these. Oh, there's also, I see another one up north as well. Two new enemy types, actually. I think these are mermans. I don't know if we fought merman before. But regardless, there's another one of the tornado enemies just up north of us here, so go ahead and deal with them, and then head up north. I'm kind of upset I saw this guy spawn in, because I would have just kept on moving, but this is another new enemy type. Let's see. I don't think they're going to get a turn, unfortunately. But that was a new enemy regardless, so we'll just go ahead and get rid of him. 16, 17 experience. Maribel hits level 33. Sir Mervyn hits level 34. And we get a level 7 pirate to blast it all. Go ahead and head back up. And this does seem like it's the second to last floor. I'm guessing going up will take us out of here. That is also, I mean, there's a diamond. I wouldn't call it a new enemy type, but there is a new enemy over to our left here. Aisha also hits level 33. Go ahead and get a quick heal. And then, I mean, we gotta fight him, man. Oh. I know that my appearance might suggest otherwise, but I'm not a monster. I'm really not. I saw the error of my monstrous ways, and I've turned my life over. I'm firmly on the straight and narrow now. Fortunately, most people find it impossible not to judge a book by its cover. You don't happen to know where King Scuba lives, do you? You do? Then I wonder if you might go and ask him to change my appearance so I look like a more normal sea creature. It means so much to me. I'll make sure you're handsomely rewarded. I don't actually know who King Scuba is, but I'm going to guess he's back where the other guy was. I don't want to fight either of you. There's a suit of dragon mail. We'll equip that here in a second. Dragon mail typically is one of the best suits of armor you can get in the game. It is not as good as this slime armor, though, man. Slime armor is just ridiculous. Is there any downside to this? No, it doesn't look like it. Who can equip my dragon armor? Aisha can. There we go. Gives you less damage from fire and ice as well. So not only gives you high defense, but also some resistances to elements. Go ahead and head on up. And here we are, the Altar of Arrival. I know that's not the symbol of Erdrick, but like, looks like it, doesn't it, guys? Down here is a Seat of Strength. That seemed like a place they would put a mini medal. And I'll worry about King Goober or whatever his name was maybe later. Let's go ahead and use the Sacred Stone here. Just holds the Sacred Stone aloft. Can we fly now? What does that mean? Yeah, that's just over here. So we'll go ahead and hop aboard. And... By the Almighty, can this be true? The Sacred Stone has been brought from the surface. I only hope that it's not already too late. In any case, our Heavenly Protector must have guided you here for a reason. I bid you welcome to our shrine. Cool, cool. Pretty large area we got here. Check the top floor.
Oh.
I mean, there doesn't really seem to be anything here besides a church. I guess we'll go ahead and... Oh, no, there was a downstairs. Let me go check that place out first. There was that other little area up to the north we want to go look at. Huh. So I'm a gentle glow. Wait a minute. I have one of these.
Oh.
Can you hear it? Can you hear the silent music of the sacred stones? Imagine if the power of all four shrines was revived at last. No, but I have one of these stones, right? That's the blood ruby, right? That's what I got. It was one of the eyeballs of the likeness of the great evil. Back in Al Balad. Okay, well, nothing we can do about that. I can't jump down. There's nothing else here. Go ahead and head up here, I guess. Take this portal. Okay. Oh. So we need to put the turquoise tablets here. So we have turquoise tablets there. And then we had the black tablets back at the dig site. Okay, well, let me check the Sunken Citadel real quick. See if King Boomer or whatever his name was, King Goober, was here somewhere. Nope. I mean, I'm assuming he's an underwater creature. But, like, I have nowhere else to go underwater. King Scoober. Oh, wait, what was that? King Scoober lives somewhere around here. King Scoober. Okay, I just did myself a favor and looked up where King Scoober was. I don't think we have access to him yet. Have I tried these since I got the magic key? I think so. So we still need the ultimate key. I will just check. It would be by Pilchard Bay if it was here. So let's go ahead and head over here and hop aboard. And King Scoober would be like right around here. So because I don't see it, I'm assuming we don't have access to it yet. I mean, we're still missing 2 more turquoise fragments, right? Because I couldn't do anything at the Divine Shrine. So it seems like we still have a lot to do, but there's not much we can do right now. I guess all we can really do, head back to our Shrine of Mysteries here. And I really thought those fragments were going to go down below this place, but it seems not. Well, that is enough for us to go to our final of the colored fragment regions. That is insane. But guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wind things down here. In the next episode, we'll delve into our final of the, honestly, maybe one of the final areas of the past in the game. I will see you guys then.